Well, what I'll say is I wasn't looking for Demandii. I was looking to save time. I had no time. I felt like I needed to get my message out and I needed help doing that, but I felt like it was going to be a huge burden on me to do that. And then actually my husband found Demandii and was like, "Babe, you got to listen to this." And I had one phone call with Matt and it sealed the deal. I was like, "Yep, this is everything I'm looking for. It's not going to take me like what sold me was 1 hour. 1 hour, it's really like 1.5 hours, which they tell you that now, but that is what did it for me, is I needed to save time. So I think for any business owner, when you start to add something new, you're looking at ROI, right? You're looking at, does this cost make sense? Am I going to turn an ROI out of it? And for me, it was a no brainer because I'm like, okay, hire a full marketing person in house or spend an hour and a half with Demandii and get the same output. So the initial reservation is always like, what's the cost? And then the way that you all break it down versus the time commitment, because you can't get non-refundable minutes back when you're leading an organization. So initially, it's hard to measure the exact ROI on a service like this. And so what you want to remember if you're considering it is that what sort of engagement, every little bit matters. And a lot of people are sleepers on LinkedIn. They're viewing your stuff, but they're not necessarily engaging. And so if you see that initial uptick of engagement in your private messaging, in your comments or your likes, it's working. And that's what did it for me is I had more engagement, more interaction on LinkedIn and just that overall exposure, like randomly talking to someone and they're saying, "Oh, I saw that great video that you did." That's how I knew it was working. So Demandii has created a ton of opportunities for me. It helped validate relationships that I already had and gave them some fresh content from me and what my core business offering was. And it also created an opportunity to speed up the sales process in developing partnerships. So a lot of what I did when I first started working with Demandii was partnership channel sales, things like that. And because of the exposure, they could go see me. They know, like, and trust me, like Matt always says. It really helps speed up that process of them saying yes and getting the momentum of business coming in.